my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about narcissists destroying their kids because of their bad behavior. So in this case I'm talking about the narcissistic parent. Then I'm going to talk about how their kids are actually destroyed because their parents are narcissists. Okay, you don't have any kids, there's no kids on the way. You can do whatever you like. You can be as destructive as you like. You can dress how you like and live the way you want to live, whether it's right or wrong, okay? However, when you have a kid on the way, or when you have kids that are here already, you have to change your life. Everything needs to change when your child is here, okay? Narcissists don't change. They don't change their behaviors around their kids. They don't change, they don't get therapy when they need it, and they bring their kids in dysfunction. When you're co-parenting with someone, you might want to scream and shout and talk about all the bad things that they've done to you. However, because there are kids involved, we have to put that to the side and focus on the kids, focus on their grades, focus on school uniform. Like, your focus when you're talking to the person that you're co-parenting with has to be about the kid. Whereas narcissists, they don't care about all of that. They're not bothered about the school uniform, what the kids like at school, what they don't like at school, whether the kid's been bad or not. They're just angry that you left, or they're just angry that things have happened the way it's happened, and they're holding on to that. They're forgetting that we're actually going to destroy this child. The more I keep talking about the past and what you did to me, what I did to you. So the narcissist will either train their child to be a doormat, or they will train their child to be a narcissist. So they're either going to train their child to accept their bad behavior, cook and clean after them, you know, just anything that that mother or that narcissistic father are doing, the child will know that it's okay that mummy and daddy do that because they're adults. It's okay that they do that because that's my mum, I love her. That's okay that he does that because that's my dad, I love him. However, that's training the kid to be a doormat. Or the kid will see, well, my mum treats everyone like that. My mum disrespects everybody, speaks to everybody like that, even my teachers, even my grandmother, even my grandfather. My mother acts like this with everyone. My father acts like this with everyone. Therefore, I can do the same and get away with it. So their bad behavior, the narcissist's bad behavior, is teaching their kids either that they can get away with it, which means the child can get away with it, or that they can get away with it because of who they are, and it is destructive no matter which way it goes. So either way, these children of narcissists end up being in narcissistic relationship and being abused, being the victim, or they end up being the abuser. One of the parents, which is usually the narcissistic parent, they will turn their child against the victim. They will use their child to abuse the victim even more, which happens to be the mother or the father in the situation, right? And it's disgusting, and the kid won't realise. And maybe the kid will realise once they've gone to relationship, had kids, maybe been abused, maybe abused people, maybe they're going to realise the best way to abuse my partner is to use the kid because I've seen my mum do it, or the best way to abuse my partner is to use the kid because I've seen my dad do it. So understand that narcissistic parents will destroy the child no matter how the child comes out. Whether the child's a doormat and a people pleaser, or the child is a narcissist, either way they are being destroyed. They're either going to turn into a victim, or they're going to be the one victimizing somebody else. And I've seen this happen where, you know, a parent has said, you know, don't do this, that the father would say to the child, don't do this, and the mother says do this, and the child doesn't know what to do. And especially if, let's just say, that child looks up to their father, they're going to listen to their father, who might be the abuser. Then they're going to get in trouble by their mum because their mum's the actual victim in the situation, and she's getting upset because the father of her child is abusing her through her child. So it gets technical, it gets difficult, but this is what comes with co-parenting with the narcissist. Some of us women, some of us men think, oh, you know, because most people, when they're not narcissistic, they think that when a child's here, that they will change for the better. Not narcissists. They don't change at all. They're still going to be their 15-year-old self. People like us, we're going to change because back in the day we might have been arguing and going back and forth with that narcissist. However, because there's a child here and we've got cooking and cleaning to do, we've got raising of this child to do, we don't have time to be thinking about what happened 7-8 years ago. We have to think about how we're going to co-parent with this child right now. So that's how we change. We change for the better because we focus on the child. However, the narcissist does not focus on the child. They focus on the fact that they're not able to abuse you the way they used to be able to abuse you. The narcissists do destroy their children with their bad behavior, and they can see it and they still don't change. Why should they change? Especially if they've got their mother or their father accepting them how they are. You know, how many times have you heard, oh, that's just how she is, that's just how he is, he's never gonna change. You know, people like to enable people's bad behavior, and that's the reason why they will never change, because nobody's ever calling them out. They don't get the consequences. I think still the same. They can still go on with bad behavior, they can still go around destroying people's lives, and their enabling family are still going to be there for them. And you know, it's just toxic. And the few people in the family who say, look, you're destroying your kids with your bad behavior, there's always going to be an excuse. You're going to be going back and forth, word salad. It's just going to be, you know. So if you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you for my next video.